I mean, getting bonus resistances for that 2 seconds is really, really strong. Okay. Ouch. Zane Prodigy is a moderator of mine. He's a mid lane player, but he also plays ADC. He's pretty highly ranked. He was master last season. He can kind of answer some of the questions that you guys are putting on in the chat, because I'm going to be active in the game. I won't be able to read the chat so frequently, right?
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
What the hell? Okay. I want to take the orange shield. I don't want to. I don't want to get like messed up by this Teemo ignite exhaust craziness. All I have to do is survive lane and he loses, so I'm fine with this.
Minions have spawned.
How can you play Vlad? I'm totally monkey on him. I don't know. Some people are good at champions, other people are not. You can just... I mean, if I'm having a good game, if I'm tilted, maybe not such a good game to learn from.
Does not dawdle. My destination is absolute.
They have a Graves. I have to think that Graves may choose to do 3 camps gank, in which case he can show up here at 3 minutes. So, I'm gonna get that ward. Oh shit. Yes. I'm gonna get that ward down at 2 minutes 40 seconds, just about. So that'll give me some more information on the level 3 gank. Elise is clearing really slowly. Normally she'd finish that clear at 2 minutes 40 seconds. Really fast early clear. Graves is mid.
My bird is hungry.
So if you notice how I use the E for my Q, I try and use it when they're walking up for CS. So I know Graves can be coming up top right after his gank mid, because I'm really pushed. I'll refresh that ward. Basically, by the time this ward runs out, I'm going to need to be... Okay, well I just got exhausted and ignited. Okay. I'm going to do the safe thing and just TP back to lane.
My pleasure. My thoughts exactly.
So this lane is a complete joke, honestly. The name of the game is just to survive. If I survive and I farm well, then we win this game, pretty much. Or at least this lane is over.
An ally has been slain.
I'm completely happy with at least getting that kill. Because she's going to be the one leaving lane and affecting the other lanes, and my team's kind of like shitting the bed right now, so it's better to have the kill on Elise. Get the ball rolling for her. I'm going to ult to push this wave in, because I just want to deny Teemo as much farm as possible.
Efficient strategy.
I'm gonna pull up the pink ward because it'll give me a lot more safety in lane. If I can have the information on where Graves is before he comes into my lane.
How obvious. My thoughts exactly. Victory awaits.
I'm gonna get that ward placed because I am pushing up the lane.
An enemy has been slain.
My bird is hungry.
So I need to be afraid of Graves. He hasn't showed. Okay, I see Graves, so that means this push is safe. I know Graves is down there and Ari's, you know,
An enemy has been
heading over to
slain.
help them. So
Killing
this is completely safe to push this.
An enemy has been slain.
Always push 40 back. Shoves all this golden experience into the enemy tower. You get the tower damage. It's just like super good. Unfortunately, I do not have enough gold. I'm gonna end up waiting for the catalyst. Catalyst is really big for Swain. Selling the health pot so I don't have to wait for so long.
My destination is absolute.
You can also take Ignite on Vladimir. Vladimir's good with Ignite. Can give him a lot of kill pressure early on.
I'm 5 steps ahead of you.
You should choose the creep
Does not dawdle.
over Thunderlords, honestly. You can proc Thunderlords after you get the creep, right? Farm is king.
They dare oppose my
I mean, basically, in order to make that trade worth it, you have to deny them a creep with that Thunderlord's proc, right? Like, it has to do enough damage to deny them the creep, but I doubt that that's the case.
Impeccable decision.
So that's kind of the whole premise of harassing, right? You harass to make farm more awkward for them to get. So, if you're giving up like one farm to harass, the idea is you're making them lose like 2 farms, 3 farms. Right? So yeah, I'm moving up so that he has to move back and lose those 2 caster minions. I want to push him off of all the farm. Don't even have to use abilities to control where he's going to be and make him lose CS. Because he's already almost 20 CS behind. It's really nice.
Rampage.
I'm 5 steps ahead of you.
He went Executioner's calling against me. I think he really should have been thinking of a way to keep himself alive. Because he already has Ignite, right? I feel like the Executioner's has limited usefulness.
My pleasure.
So see, Swain is like brain dead easy. That's why a lot of the champions I have on top 5 are champions that can just push lane safely, bully their opponents off a farm, and build up a lead without really doing much, right? I've built up a huge lead. This is like 25 CS. And there's not really much you can do against it, because I played safe, I warded, I keep looking at the map to see where Graves is, right? And so, I mean, this is why this is a good pick. What runes do you recommend? It depends on the champions. If you type in !runes, it'll show you what I'm running this game. I chose to run those magic resist runes because I'm versus a laner that does primarily magic resist, or magic damage, right?
Dispatch these worms. My destination is.
But if you see, I'm primarily last hitting with auto attacks. I'm not trying to last hit with abilities for the most part, unless I'm trying to shove the wave. Which I am trying to shove the wave in her tower. It makes him a lot harder for him to farm. But if you saw, especially in the early lane, he can't fight me. I can 2v2s. This is a joke. This gank is a joke. Come at me, bro. I'm gonna kill this ward. What are you gonna do about it? Yeah, nothing, I thought.
Your team
So.
has destroyed a turret.
So you can get to the point where you recognize what you can do there. I know he can't kill me. Teemo's so far behind. He has this janky ass shit right there. And die, Teemo. He can't do anything. Yes, because Teemo's primarily magic damage. His E does a lot of magic damage. Right. Because the runes are for the early game mostly, right? You know what I mean? And in the early game, a lot of his damage is through that toxic shot.
strategy.
I'm gonna buy another pink, because that pink has pretty much lost its usefulness. Because I'll already be pushing up way farther than that. So next goal is the mid tower. I've already gotten the I've got my top tower, so the next thing to do is go mid and grab this last outer. I think the enemy team just gave up. I'm actually getting these custom item sets by using Championify. It's a program written by, what it was, Dustin? I forget. But it's a really popular program called Championify, and it'll pull the builds from popular sites like OPGG, Champion.gg, Korean builds, and put them on your custom item sets. It's really nice. Surprised I didn't forfeit a 15. I don't think they open. It'd be better to back and grab this last T2, right? And then we can group and take the
Efficient strategy.
farm to win. Pressure your lane. Smart rotations. So, if Teemo had been giving me a hard time in lane, I would have gone Spectre's Kell for the extra regen, right? But I was doing fine, so I can just go with the regular core of, you know, Rod of Ages and Zeus, I guess.
Ally has been slain. Godlike. Shut down. Your team has destroyed a turret.
I recommend mute all a lot of the time. Or when the first time someone says something like toxic or inflammatory, or they're like, "What the fuck were you doing over there, man? Why didn't you fucking help me? Blah 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 blah. You piece of shit. You're incessant swine. Blah 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 blah." If they call anyone swine, you know, hold tab, click the mute.